Let's see it. Here we go. Stealth camping with Steve. What do we got?
The poll results showed that you guys want to see me sleeping in a highway median. I'm going to do this safely, so I've picked a good one that shouldn't be too much danger from a truck or something careening off the road.
What?
But I'm going to jump out, and beautiful wife's going to pick me back up tomorrow after I successfully camp the night hidden in a highway median between the east and westbound lanes of the Trans-Canada Highway 16 Yellowhead. So
What?
we will get to that right now.
Highway median?
Well, we needed some fuel, so
Yikes.
we pulled over here, but I don't think this place is open. Looks like the No Jack service has seen better days.
Okay, I'm gonna go quick.
How
Found
cold
this
is it outside
spot.
if it's snowing?
This is what'll give me away. Beautiful wife just dropped me off. And I gotta go through this. Okay. The snow is, oh, it is deep. It is deep. That's what I was afraid of.
That's some gnarly powder.
Okay.
You guys know about that?
Okay,
You know,
that's
snow-
manageable. All right. And here we go. Into the woods up this little hill. This is awesome.
That ain't pow.
Lots of good opportunities up here.
That's not powder. You guys
Lots,
don't know
lots,
shit about
lots.
shredding gnar, man. Are you kidding me?
Yes, my
I'll turn it down, guys.
beautiful
My
wife
bad.
has just drove away. So I am
Bro,
feeling
snowboarders and surfers and skaters
strangely
are
alone
just
and
all
uncertain out here
degenerates.
right now.
Speaking in gibberish.
It's gonna be a relaxing night.
Let's see it, Steve. Shredding gnar is surfing?
The freakiest part,
No, that's
I guess,
called getting
was
barreled.
just the feeling when the car drives away and I'm in the middle of a highway median,
It's
a couple
it looks
hours
freezing
uptown.
cold. I mean,
But it'll feel a lot better once I get the hammock set up, because that's what I'm using tonight. And once I can take a look and see if it's noticeable from outside. I don't think it is, because it was real hard to see in here. So probably going to be no fire tonight, but we'll see what happens.
if you don't surf, don't start. Guys, surf elitists in here. The unemployed are saying you can't surf now. This is crazy.
Okay, some people do ask, and what I use for my hammock is a Hennessy hammock. This one is the Expedition Asylum Classic.
The video's too loud. Are we
I
serious?
picked this up in Edmonton at a place called MEC, Mountain Equipment Co-op. Oh, in the snow I go. So I forget what it cost, but they're available places online. Amazon's got them as well. I don't have a link for it, but it's easy to search. And it's there's better ones, and I'll explain about that later.
Dude, I was so stoned the other night. I was like cruising around outside. I was like walking, and it was kind of windy.
That'll work nice. It's nice
And it
when
was
the
like
trees
cold, and I felt
line
the
up
chill on
perfectly
my
like
ears
this.
and like on my scalp after my fresh haircut. And I was like, Steve probably feels
That's not gonna
similar to
hold.
this, because like we can't tell that where he is
not
very
one of these
cold.
days
really.
when I got the time, but
But like,
a lot on my plate right
if you
now.
actually think of standing there,
So I'll just go
it's
with
fucking freezing,
the usual rule of thumb.
right?
Tie lots.
Like it's actually hella cold. Like he has to be. His hands have to be
Tie
cold,
lots,
and
wake
his
up on the
face.
ground.
Seriously. I went for a walk and thought he was Steve. I'm living a similar life. I need that meat so bad. First time eating Greek in hella long. Let's see what we got.
On this hammock, these parts called snake skin. Makes the whole procedure a little less of a nightmare.
Here we go.
From
Cheers, my
just
friends.
opening
Chicken
up
breast
a
kebab.
bunched up hammock in a bag. This is a lot nicer to deal with.
Bro, what is he setting up here? That seems hard to even climb into. Most of you couldn't get into that. Nice, Matt.
Okay, I got the hammock adjusted. These things you can actually put down lower to the ground and provide a little more cover. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem out here unless somebody drives by and they're very meddlesome, because this is the middle of nowhere out on a highway, and who's gonna pull over if they see somebody camping in the median? My guess is nobody. So I'm feeling a little emboldened, but we're gonna take a look at what it looks like from down there. And of course, step 2, out here. Today, that's Canadian Club, 12 years, so that's good. I do like my beer, but it's a lot to carry.
Hard liquor?
When you have to backpack it through a big ditch. So we're gonna get a sip of this happening really quickly. You guys won't believe this. I got a knife. I have a knife.
Guys, I'm gonna start my drinking hobby soon as well. I just gotta start buying bottles of vodka. Stacking
I'm
them.
learning. It's not a good knife, but it does the job. And of course, pack it in, pack it out. Can't leave any garbage out here, or else they'll start cracking down on people camping in the medians of the highways. That's actually not bad. I like it. I'm right up here at the top of the hill, and there's the 2 lanes. There's westbound there, there's eastbound there, and they're separated by quite a distance. So it gives a nice
looks like
big
the
median
coldest
in here.
place
It's
he's
up a hill, so if a vehicle was to come careening off of the road, it wouldn't be able to get up here and squish me. So got the setup right there. There's some animals up here in this these strange parts. We've still got a couple hours of daylight here, and this is probably seeming almost too easy for me. I might start a small fire and try to keep that hidden. And I don't want to get too much closer to the road, because if I'm this far in, they shouldn't be able to see me, particularly if I stand still.
Is it fun to go to the
Can't
snow?
really get a good view until they're like right beside.
Or is it fun to just
so they'd have to be looking
drink
right out their window
and look at the snow?
And most people are focused on the road anyways. They're not looking for anybody camping in the median.
About 5 minutes.
So, and I don't think they'd care. But I want to get out once there's a break in traffic and see what I can see
Gosh,
with
quit
this setup
calling it
from
pow.
up here.
You guys are so fried.
If somebody sees me walking
Holy
around in the
shit.
ditch, they're going to assume that I need help or something, or that I'm a murderer. I don't know. So I don't want to arouse any more suspicion than I have by leaving this one set of footprints coming into the median.
Steve's got great videos. They're very chill. This is when he was happier, though. He was much happier back then, because his wife passed away. And his wife is still here in these videos, but...
Okay, I got a quick break in traffic. This is where I came in.
He's like a totally different guy in
That's
these videos.
the highway there.
Not all the
And
people.
from here, there is no seeing anything. This is going to be a walk in the park. Right, I'll just walk up through here the way I came in. And yeah, that is stealthy. It's a nice color for the hammock because it doesn't really stick out. A lot of camping stuff, they like to make it like yellow or bright blue. So this works quite nicely. And I got
Are you
off
guys
the main
camping
road
experts?
just in the nick of time.
And actually, like, know what Steve was talking about when he's items and shit?
With some
Or
slightly
planning and
warmer
stuff?
weather here, and I mean that relatively because this is very unusual, even for here. Like, this is normally a cold place, but typically by the 1st of April, the snow is pretty well gone. You can expect another little bit of snow before it fully disappears, but
So I'm telling you, man,
anyway, it
it's
is
cold.
warmer, so I can get back to almost my summer pack setup here. And I'll show you what I got in the pack, because we got some time to kill before I start rummaging around for a little more firewood. And speaking of which, got this little hatchety doodad.
What the hell is that thing? What?
Inexpensive, but good to have. Packs up small. All my stuff is from Canadian Tire. I don't have links to it because they don't really sell it on, well, they do sell it on the Canadian Tire website, but that's not worldwide,
meat
and
is
most of my viewers
undercooked.
are not
This
in
is-
Canada.
this is
So
bomb.
this is a Woods brand. It's Woods
This is
camping
casing like
equipment.
a shoe.
Oh, a friendly little train to keep me company tonight too. That's awesome. So
Just pissed me off.
I got my
30
step
bucks for
2.
this shit?
I
What's
got
up?
bear spray because I don't know if there's any bears still in hibernation or not, but this kind of looks like the spot where you'd expect a bear to actually be denning. So I got this in case I've set up beside a bear's hibernaculum.
Hell yeah,
And
go
I
for
don't
it.
want to startle it. And it'll probably be a little hungry this time of year, but I think they're still pretty well sleeping for the year. And I also am not too concerned because I don't see any evidence around here, that type of thing. And I got old Trusty here with me. Moving right along.
In bear
got
spray
this
fire? I
again.
feel like that's something he
A
has
Woods
in every
brand.
video we've ever watched.
This is a mummy bag, good for -12, so that means for like around freezing probably. I've used it successfully in some coldish weather. I got a little stove because I wasn't sure if there was going to be any accessible firewood, or if the fire would give my location away too badly. So this is also inexpensive stuff. Just an isobutane stove. This little guy here, she screws on there, and this, I have no idea where I got it, but I think it was about 20 bucks.
I've seen a bear without fur.
You know, they're all
How
pretty
could
much the
bears not
same.
have fur?
So this is the emergency cooking setup in case it's a little sketchy to start the fire and get the fire going.
Steve's probably gonna make some kind of soup.
But for electronics, I got my just a battery charging pack to keep the camera batteries charged and my cell phone charged, to arrange for pickups. A little folding tripod chair, because the hammock will work really good for a seat, but I never know when I get here if I'm actually going to find a good spot to set up the hammock. And this is,
Children's on vacation.
I just bring it just because. It can also be a nice little stool to set stuff on. And you know, aside from that, I brought smoked sausages today. They're Grimm's brand. And that just makes me pleased because I'm always craving them every time I start up a campfire. And you know what? Tonight I'm having some. So
Yeah, smoked
I'm
sausage
gonna
is actually good.
rummage around for a little firewood in a bit here.
Ordered a pizza and it says my delivery
More
time is
sips
tomorrow.
of whiskey here, and give me the courage I need to wander a little closer to the highway
What does that mean, bro?
to rummage through some really dry looking wood out there. And we have a paper birch here. It's a spindly little thing. It's not much of a tree, but it's still a paper birch all the same. And that bark, if I know anything from watching real bushcraft channels, is that should burn. And failing that, I've got a backup. Nothing incredibly fancy. I just got a whole bunch of flyers that I can crumple up and start a fire with. So no explosions today or anything to start the fire, or big torches or that type of thing, because we're backpacking in, right? But
that
yeah,
looks
let's
strong.
explore around here. I've seen a few squirrels already,
Like it would burn
and
deep
a lot of bunny
inside.
droppings. So that's where we're at here. And
It's like some whiskey.
chill, relax for the evening. Oh, this is sweet.
It's getting to work, right?
No shortage of firewood around here. Nice. Didn't have to bring that little stove, but it's not bad to have in the event of an emergency. Birch. Out here collecting a little firewood, and I see this. Strange to see out here. I don't see a pond anywhere nearby. This was gnawed down by a beaver, a big, humongous beaver. And I just don't know why they'd be up here, but...
Dude, I could do this in real life. Bro, I could last a lot longer than a lot of you in self-camping.
We'll have this fire started in
But
no
if I got
time,
murdered,
guys.
100%.
And just in time, the sun is on the way down, and we're going to have good night. Alright.
I could.
Hey. Fire time.
Okay, so I was gonna make the fire.
Put up a community post, and I think someone might know where I am. A trucker just honked a whole bunch when he went down the road, like honk, honk, honk. So.
Dude, I still have my rice in the rice
Thanks
cooker.
for the hello.
Guys, these aren't depressing vids to watch. Look how happy he is. What are you talking about? He loves this shit.
Sorry, co-op, not buying your stuff today. Just gonna get a fire started with ya. Now, this is oddly one of the more real fires I've made without using all the pyrotechnics and stuff that I sometimes do. But
wait, why do I have to? If I've left rice in my rice cooker for over a week, why would I have to throw it away?
And stuff over here, I'll give you away in no time. So, yeah, we've all lit fires before. Most of us.
What molds? The rice cooker is gonna have mold in it,
And
so you can't use it.
This is my method. A lighter. And that's what I'll have to use until I get Joe out here to show me how to use fire steel. But this is a lot smaller, lighter, easier to use.
I cooked the rice and left it in and never opened the cap.
There we go.
So I've had cooked rice sitting in my rice cooker for like 10 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can't I just run the rice cooker
This
again?
is awesome. And the sun sets on another day. Another day in this world. Yeah, that is a modest fire, and if I keep it small like this...
Guys, I'm not gonna eat the rice, you idiots. I'm saying I can use the rice cooker after that. You guys are saying I gotta throw the whole thing away?
No fire bans yet, and this has thrown enough heat to keep me quite comfortable.
Damn, it's a nice fire.
Well,
you
another
should buy a
good
new
reason
house.
To bring this stool is because I set up the fire pit and I set up the cot, or the hammock, and the smoke is blowing right at it. So to not get smoked out, I'm sitting over here for right now. And it's burning a little pit in the snow here, so that really hides the flame from the road. Smoke is a bad thing if you're seriously going to have fire while you're stealth camping. Probably a rocket stove is best, or a Dakota fire hole. I built one of those in another video that actually worked incredibly well. But unfortunately, there is no building Dakota fire holes in snow. So this is what we're working with today.
I gotta stand up.
And I gotta cut a switch.
Wait, could this fire spread or something? Why is this dangerous?
Hot dog or two, or smoked sausage with a little mustard, because finally I get my meal I'm craving every time. As soon as the fire comes on, I'm thinking I should be roasting a hot dog or something like this on there. So that's the next step, is to cut a switch, and there's some fine looking ones over there that they're still green and they're small. And I've actually got a knife this time and a small little hatchety thing. So let the hunkering begin.
Damn, it's getting dark.
Oh yeah. Now this is sweet. Traffic has calmed down a fair bit. I'm gonna walk down and see what this fire looks like from out there on the highway, because I think we got a little break in traffic here. I don't have a light with me, but there's a super moon coming out, so that should give us good light until I can find the flashlights. All right. These are the tracks through the snow from where I came in, if you can see me or see the tracks. And from down here, I don't see a thing. I don't see a thing from down here. And that's awesome. I'm gonna walk a little further out along the tracks towards the road. Oh yeah. This was deep snow. Yeah. That is so. Can I come in here? Get back in there. Awesome. Yeah, even with the fire going. Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll never see that thing. They'll never see that from the road. Awesome.
Holy shit, my eyeballs fried, bro. I feel like shit. I'm not
This
gonna
highway
lie.
was really gonna slow down at night. That's not the case. There's a lot of
This
truckers
is
delivering
definitely
much needed
fried.
provisions right now.
Feel a little better after eating that food, though.
I made
God.
myself a hot dog stick. It cost me
I think I got a
dearly.
doctor, I think.
This is what I had for a Band-Aid, but that was that stupid axe. It's way too sharp.
I feel like this is pretty low key. I don't think anyone sees him. Dude, what? Wait, is his finger all bloody?
a nice smoked sausage, and we'll toast the bun up a little. Put some mustard on it. This is going to be good. Real good. And I'll crawl into this.
I haven't made any
here.
food in a while where I'm like, damn, this is going to
And
be really,
we'll
really
be
good.
done for the night.
I'm getting kind of sick of my dinner. He seems really excited about eating this, though. What's the last thing you guys made where you're like, yeah, this is fire?
Oh, yes.
Ramen, chicken parm, nachos, fried rice. Dude, I feel like hot dogs are actually... Are they games?
No,
Hot dogs
here
are pretty
is how it's
satisfying to
supposed
eat.
to work, kind of.
There's no way I can show this on camera, but you get in through a Ziploc thing on the bottom. We'll catch you on the inside. Well, I finally got it set up in here so I can sleep. So we'll see you guys in the morning, and I'll actually show you in daylight what this thing is all about. And I'll try to hook it up a little bit better because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be hitting the ground by the morning. And I got to learn how to tie some knots, I think. But I'll see you guys in the morning. And a huge shout out to all the beer donation guys.
This focusing is
I
making
am
me think I'm losing
discouraging
my
that
eyesight.
right
I have
now
to
because there's food banks and health services and everything else that could probably use those
Of course I'm
donations
hitting the
a
crab,
lot
guys.
more than me. But I do thank the people that have donated. So
This
thank
is
you
Steve in the
all so
beginning,
much
man. Great
for
Steve video.
the donations, and I'm going
guys
to. Oh, I'm really gonna hunt for another beer. I'm gonna. Maybe I'll get to sleep. It is so peaceful out here. Surprisingly peaceful. The road traffic has died right down, and there's the occasional train that comes by, and I don't mind that one little bit. So we'll see you guys in the AM. Survived the night and didn't get busted. So the strange thing about this hammock, you have to get in from that bottom, as I was saying. So it's not easy to get in and out if you got to use the bathroom,
Right.
which I do. So that pretty much means I'm up for the day, because I'm not going to wiggle back into this thing. It is...
He needs to be on the credits, guys. Steve is
it's a little bit
incredible.
of a
Okay,
tricky
great
system.
Steve video. We're back. Should we go back to queuing some BGs?